So, what can you expect from a pre-release event? Welcome to Jank Play TCG. My name's Landon, and here we play Jank. And so, I want to talk about the Scarlet and Violet pre-releases that are starting this weekend. Maybe you've already been to one, maybe you are going to one a little bit later on. I found a local game store that is 30 minutes away the other direction of where I've been looking, and they're running a pre-release event. So I'm going to swing by tomorrow, I think, hopefully if I can make it, and check it out, see how they run things, and who knows, maybe I'll have a local game store soon. That would be really fun. But I want to talk about pre-releases. So you might be asking, what are you talking about? I don't know what a pre-release is. Why wouldn't it just be normal release? Blah, 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 blah. So a pre-release is a special event that the local game stores are able to hold, and it allows them to sell Pokemon cards earlier than the big retail stores like Walmart, Target, all of them. So about 2 weeks before a main set release, not special sets, just main sets, Scarlet and Violet will be the first main set of 2023. And 2 weeks before that release date is March 31st. This is 2 weeks before then. Local game stores are able to hold special events, pre-release events. They're kind of like tournaments. Usually, it's okay. I've been to one game store that did pre-releases. I haven't been to others, but I heard about others, and it made me go, I don't want to go to those stores, I want to go to my store. And since then, I even worked at that store for a little bit. Since then, I have moved to a completely different state in the middle of nowhere. So, I'm excited to possibly have a local game store. I don't know, we'll check it out. But, back to what I'm saying. I've only been to one store and how they did pre-releases. So this is going to be about how I experienced pre-releases with some notes about how I heard other stores do pre-release events. I definitely like how my old store did it. So, pre-release event. You are interested. It is 2 weeks before the main set comes out, and you're like, man, I'd love to get my hands on the new cards already. Why do I gotta wait 2 more weeks? Good news, you don't. Just find a local game store near you. I recommend using the Pokemon Event Locator thing. That's how I found this game store, weirdly enough. Somehow I didn't see it before. But use that to find a local game store. Hopefully it's local and not too far of a drive for you that runs these pre-release. And then you're like, okay, so I'm going. 3 o'clock tomorrow, I am going. Yes, that's the time that mine is happening. What can I expect from it? Well, it is sort of like a tournament, but it is a very casual experience. It is not something where you've got to plan ahead or, that's going to be sweat inducing, except, you'll be in close quarters most likely, so the heat might become an issue, but it's not too serious of a thing, at least at my game store. It wasn't the one that I used to work at, not the one I own. I don't own one. But oh man, I am so ranting right now. So you're going to go, and it's going to be like a tournament thing. For me, it was a 3-round Swiss tournament, best of ones. And what happens is you get a build and battle box. If you don't know what build and battle box is, there we go. This is a build and battle box. This is the build and battle box for Silver Tempest. What does it include? Well, it includes a 40 card ready to play deck, including 1 of 4 unique foil promo cards. So for Silver Tempest, that was Sunflora, probably the best one here in my opinion, Rapidash, Kirlia, and Archeops. Obviously, Archeops has seen a ton of play, but Kirlia is starting to see play in the post-rotation era. So, yeah, those cards. In Scarlet and Violet, they are different promos. I don't remember what they are. I don't even think I've seen what they are. But you get a 40-card ready-to-play deck. Now, back when I was, able to participate in this. It wasn't a ready-to-play deck. It was just a collection of cards that, sure, you could probably just throw some energy in there and play that, and that's okay. But where it gets really spicy is the 4 packs of whatever set it is. So I also have the GameStop listing here, where it is for the Scarlet Violet Build and Battle Kits, and you get 4 Scarlet and Violet booster packs. You don't get old booster packs. You only get the newest set, which is what is so awesome about these events. So you get 4 packs, you get a 40 card ready to play deck, and out of that, out of all the cards that you get, you build a 40 card deck. Yeah, it's not a 60 card deck like we're used to. It's only a 40 card deck. Switch back. It's only a 40 card deck. And so with those 40 cards that they give you, and the 1 unique promo card, and the 4 TCG packs that you get, you build one 40 card deck. And you play through a 3-round best of 1 Swiss tournament just for the fun of it. At the game store I worked at, we just did it where everyone gets 3 packs at the end. I don't know if that was them being generous. I thought it was them being generous, but I don't know if that was them being generous. I did hear that there were some stores where only the person that got first got packs, but they got a ridiculous amount of packs, which encouraged people to take it more seriously. And it enticed people to go to that store, because if they do win it all, then they get like a booster box, or I don't know if it was a whole box, but they get like a ton of packs, and that's really cool. I liked the way that the game store I worked at did it, where it was just like 3 packs for everyone. Everyone that comes, they pay for these pre-release events. Why does one person walk away with more than the others? This is a fun environment. So that was the way that they did. I really liked that. I'm hoping that's how most game stores do it. I'm hoping the one that I go to tomorrow does it. Although that's today for you guys, because this is pre-recorded, the day before. So we'll see how it goes. Maybe I'll hold on to my pack winnings if I get any, depending on how they do things, and open them here on the channel. I don't know if I can do that, but who's going to stop me, right? Probably me. I'll get in my own way. I'll forget. I'll open them there. Who knows what's going to happen? So, you got to build this 40 card deck, right? And that might seem like a lot. So, here are some strategies. First, I want to go back. The 40 card ready to play deck is there. If you want to just play that, it's probably some evolution lines and some good trainers to use. Maybe it comes with energy, maybe not. I don't know. But, you could just use that. Most stores that I know of provide energy, so you don't have to worry about bringing enough Pokemon TCG energy. They have boxes of them. I mean, who doesn't have boxes of energy cards, So plenty of energy there to put in your deck. Now, where it gets really spicy are these 4 TCG packs that you get in these kits, right? So out of those 4 packs, switch back, out of those 4 packs, you can pick out certain cards. Maybe you get an evolution line, maybe you get some decent basics. You can pick out the cards from those packs and build that 40 card deck. You also only play with 4 prizes. So, you're not, these games aren't going to last too long, but also, the decks are much smaller and not nearly as consistent. Any consistency card you get, highly recommend playing it, because it really helps in pre-releases. But what a lot of people do, and I dislike this strategy a lot, is if they pull a chase card, if they pull a big, powerful, basic EX Pokemon, right? They'll just play that with 39 energy, call it good, and play it. So their whole deck is, well, I have to shuffle, and then I draw a hand of 7. Do I get my basic? If I do, I put face down. If not, I'm going to mulligan, and they could mulligan several times. But they get their basic, they put it into the field, you start playing, they only have that basic, and everything else is energy. So they just each turn attach. Can they attack? If not, they pass. If they do, they attack. And they just do that basically until they are taking, 4 prizes. The biggest issue that this happened with was, let me switch back. Boom. Guzzlord GX. Holy cow. Yeah. I was around when this was a thing at pre-releases. It was really dumb. For the most part, most people in the store agreed, let's not do this, but a couple still did. Guzzlord GX is a basic Pokemon. And it's got this Eat Sloppily attack for single energy, which you definitely have if you're only playing this and, 49 or 39 energy. Discard the top 5 cards of your deck. If any of those cards are energy cards, attach them to this Pokemon. And they all definitely were energy because you're playing nothing but energy. And then next turn, you'd attack with this 5 energy attack, Tyrannical Hole. 180 damage. That's a lot of damage. Which, okay, whatever. If you are going up against an opponent's Guzzlord GX, you are just hoping you get the first attack. Otherwise, you're going to be taking KOs most of the time. And then you also have this once per game Glutton GX attack that does 100 damage. However, if your opponent's Pokemon is knocked out by damage from this attack, take 2 more prize cards. And again, pre-releases are played with only 4 prize cards. So, if you were up against another Guzzlord GX, which did happen at the pre-release I was at, there were 2 Guzzlords going back and forth. What you would do is you would eat sloppily, attach all that energy, Tyrannical Hold to do 180, and that would leave your opponent's Guzzlord with 30 damage. And then your following turn, Glutton GX. Do the 100 damage and take all 4 prizes. Now, if you're only playing against a single Guzzlord GX, that's not that big of a deal. But it was still a big deal in pre-releases that Guzzlord GX could take so many prizes so quickly, and it really just was not fun. So that is a strategy that some people have going into pre-releases. I recommend not doing that. I recommend actually putting some effort in and building a fun deck to play around with. Are you going to win? Who knows? I would doubt it. No offense to you. But, I mean, don't go in with the expectation of winning. Go in with the expectation of getting one of these Build and Battle pre-release boxes, pulling some awesome brand new cards that aren't even released yet to the general public, and have fun playing. That's my recommendation. I would really love for this to come to PTCGL as well. If we could go into the Pokemon Trading Card Game live, maybe for each Build and Battle Kit code that we get one in the game. And that would be cool to have a format like that, where you buy a Build and Battle Kit, you get the cards of the Build and Battle Kit, you also get booster packs with it. And then you can make your own 40 card deck, go into a matchmaking system, and just play with other people. And that way, it's not too serious, because, we don't need ranked or anything with this. It's not too serious, and it's just a nice way to play that, for me, even theme decks sometimes feel like just not good enough. With the Build and Battle Kit, being able to, change up your deck. Okay, I played a couple matches, and I didn't really like how this was going. Maybe I'll change it up, or maybe I'll just buy another one and, get a whole new set of cards. Maybe that could be a thing. I don't know. I would just really love for this feature to come to the Pokemon Trading Card Game live as well. Yeah, I think last but not least, it's finally getting warm. It's been, the high has been above 35 for a few days now, so it's getting nice, warm, and toasty here, which means I'm in short sleeves, and you probably saw it while I was gesturing, but I have some arm tattoos, and I figured I'd show off the, the tattoo that everyone wants to see, so this is also a arm reveal. Fun, right? Check this out. Oh yeah, I got it a while ago. I love it. It's I absolutely love this. The tattoo artist that did this did a phenomenal job. All the TCG energy types plus fairy and dragon there. Double dragon energy is a thing, so dragon works. Fairy typing there, even though that's not really done anymore. It's going to make a comeback. One of these days, one of these generations, it's going to make a comeback, I think. But yeah, all the energy types. And I'd love to expand this around my arm so I have like a whole circle thing going on. And I'm thinking about doing Pokeballs. So in the comments, let me know what your favorite Pokeball is, and maybe it will make it onto my arm. Now that's still like years away because I gotta save up money and I gotta like, do a lot. But like maybe that'll be like, hey, I hit 1,000 subscribers, so I'm gonna go get this arm tattoo and finish off, and you guys get to decide what Pokeballs are going to be on my arm. That to me sounds kind of crazy, but I like crazy. Just because you comment a Pokeball does not mean it's going to make it onto my arm. I just want to know what your favorite Pokeball is so I can decide whether or not I want that Pokeball on my arm. Yeah, I feel like that's crazy. Yeah. So anyways, please hit that like button, hit the subscribe button so you see all the stuff that I do here, and join the Discord so that we can have more one-on-one conversations. People in the Discord currently are helping me build my deck for the Portland regionals that I am going to, unless anything major happens that I can't. But they're helping me build my deck. I'm really excited about it, and you could be in there helping me build a deck as well. And until next time, keep playing Jank.